Welcome to the vlog.
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 Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Season 4.
Welcome to the vlog.
I was lazy the night before, so I left the editing until Monday. But then once that was done, Turner and I got to go to get a little coffee together. We went to Small Victories. Turner loved the coffee there. He got such bad caffeine jitters. And then I came home and made my pre-ride meal.
Hello everybody, it is about 11:45 and I am about to go on my ride of the day. I'm looking to get something above 75 kilometers today. My goal right now is to go out to UBC, Richmond, New West, Burnaby, come back into Vancouver. So I think it'll be really fun. I am excited and it's actually warmer than I thought it was going to be. I woke up this morning and I was like shivering. I was so cold. I was like unable to get warm and then went outside for a little bit, all bundled up. I'm actually feeling like really excited to go on this ride. I'm all suited up. I just got to put on another layer of sunscreen, another layer of Aquaphor, and then I'll be on my way. I'll be on the road listening to my audiobook, my podcasts, and just having the best day off ever.
I was getting so hyped up for the ride, got my little jacket, put on some nice warm socks because it gets cold, like especially my feet. Hit the road and it was so beautiful. Richmond is really fun and flat to ride through, and then I went to New West, and of course that's a little hilly, but got back home and did some intervals with my dad. By this point I was feeling really tired, but we pushed through, got that extra 14 kilometers, and then we came home for pizza. My dad and I created a little segment for our interval rides, and then it was curb time. Look at her. She's so happy watching Curb. Our pizza oven is still down, so we were doing some oven pizzas, and it was looking very delicious. It turned out super yummy and crispy. And then it was time for me to ride home and get that last 4 kilometers of the day. Luckily, it was really beautiful and actually kind of warm out, so this was nice. And I'm a responsible person now, so I rolled out all of my muscles, did my physio exercises, and hydrated before going to bed, and then doing something not responsible, waking up super early to exercise again. But combine it with a responsible thing, physio. You see here I'm a little tired. I got my ass to the office, had so many emails from the long weekend. Boo. We had our little scrum and then it was off to work. I was feeling pretty good at the beginning of the day, but not so much towards the end. During lunch I had to go to my physio appointment, so I didn't really get a chance to eat at all, but I just got a chance to get my legs electrocuted. Super fun. I got to work, got back. Right now I'm doing like an analysis where I'm reading a lot of sensitive data, and I didn't think I was gonna cry when I set up the camera, and then I ended up crying because I'm like reading some patient experience stories and I'm like, what the actual fuck? Like, this is really upsetting stuff. But also look in the background, we got some nice graphics going on to accompany my crying, so that's fun, right? Very tiring day. I got home and I was feeling just super exhausted, but luckily Turner was coming over. I had a nice chat with him, talked me down, and then we went and got dinner. We got a little sushi. We got home. We watched our favorite YouTuber, Anti-Chef, did some physio exercises because I'm super responsible, and then we went to sleep very early, and I thought I was going to get an amazing sleep, but it turned out it was just a night of insomnia. So at some point I was like, I'm just going to get up, get my workout in. That felt good. I felt energized getting the workout in and doing my physio, but then once I got to the office I just felt like absolute shit. Wednesday's the day that most of my coworkers come in, so it was nice having that social interaction, but I just still wasn't feeling it. I came home for lunch and that was nice, but it's only like an hour to myself before I have more meetings and have to work the rest of the day. I will say, to be positive, it was very beautiful outside. I came to have dinner with my grandparents. I forgot to film what we ate, so sorry. I was just super tired. I got home, did my physio, and then went to bed and decided to sleep in. So Thursday, no workout in the morning, just got up, opened my curtains, did a face mask, and I actually put on real clothes to go to my meeting. I filmed myself during the meeting, and look how smiley I am. I'm such a charismatic worker. Just a joy to be around. Wow, she's the best. I ended up deciding to sleep in today, and I'm really happy that I did. I was just really tired. I found it difficult yesterday to concentrate and to just be present at work. I was having trouble being present just like with anything. I just feel so well rested today. I'm still gonna get a ride in tonight to maintain my training schedule, and I'm doing a little Pilates class before that, so I'm super excited. It's a nice little treat for myself, and I have no social plans tonight, which is awesome. I was supposed to have a dinner with friends tonight, and it ended up getting rescheduled to Sunday night, and I think that although I'm sad I'm not seeing these friends today, it's really nice to be able to have some time alone night and to just relax a bit. I'm about to have a really great weekend with Miranda where we're going to Salt Spring. Tomorrow I have a pretty busy morning, work day, and workout schedule before I leave for the island. So I think having things be a little easier today is super beneficial. Just in general though, I've been having trouble concentrating and I've been feeling just super, I don't know, disconnected from all of my responsibilities. I think I'm just tired and feeling really emotionally drained, physically drained, and it's hard when my main coping mechanism is like biking and running, and I feel like I have this injury and I'm doing whatever I can to heal it and taking a break from running. I'm starting to think I'm not going to be able to do the BMO half marathon, and that was definitely not something that I thought was going to happen. When I first took a break from running, I thought it was going to be like 3 weeks. It's been a month now and I don't feel it getting like better. Even if it does get better, like how am I gonna run a half marathon? Like that's 21 kilometers on a healing injured leg. It's really upsetting, like apart from the fact that I literally paid for this race and I feel like cardiovascularly I can't even say it. In terms of my cardio, I am like so fit. I feel so strong. My breathing is good. Like I am just like killing it. But it's just this shin splint that won't heal. And I get it. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not that deep, but it sucks. We just gotta thug this one out. We just gotta thug it out. Keep on doing what we can. Keep on doing our little physio exercises. Learn to live with it, you know?
During lunch, I went to go to Van City to get my taxes paid. I made a stop at the office to schedule a room for a meeting next week, and I paid $13,000 in taxes. Woohoo, that felt amazing. Got home, finished off some work, went to meetings, and then I was done in my day, and I wasn't feeling that great at first. For some reason, I was just having really low self-esteem about work performance, so I was like, let's thug it out. Let's go to Pilates. Pilates felt really good, and I walked there and back, and I didn't have any pain in my ankle, so that was good. I needed a little shakeout, so I did an hour on the bike, zone 2, super easy, put my clothes out for tomorrow, had dinner, and then I was up bright and early the next day. I had a 4:40 alarm so that I could get in a quick cardio. I did interval training for 40 minutes before hopping on my bike and getting to JJ Bean to get some work done. I'm doing a little Pilates class after, so I was like, we need to get some work in. So that actually felt like a productive start to the day. I went into my Pilates class and I had my muscles quaking. I was just absolutely getting my ass kicked. Me and Emilio did a quick work session together. I got home, had my breakfast, kept doing work, lots of coding today. Trying to drink only 1 cup of coffee a day. So I was like, I'm gonna have a matcha as a little snack. And then continued my work. Beginning of the month, so I had to get my blood test. Ew. Blood tests for my ops. Nurse was really nice though. Got home and it was time for me to do some more physio exercises while I worked. I actually spent most of the day today working, like standing, but eventually you just have to sit down again.
Once it was time to leave, I got my ass on the Canada line and met up with Miranda, and we got on the ferry. We were very excited to go. This was a long ass ferry because it's the one that stops at all the Gulf Islands, so we were in for a ride, but luckily we had lots to catch up on, so it ended up going by really fast. So here's our bedroom, our bathroom. It's my first time looking at it. Shower is so nice. Little kitchen nook, and then obviously front door. We slept in until around 8 o'clock and I got to see the rest of the Airbnb in the light. I of course did my physio exercises, and then we got our butts on the road and made our way to the town. We went to a little place called the Treehouse Cafe and it was so delicious. First of all, the vibe inside was so cute, and we also wanted to try the Salt Spring coffee. I mean, I know you can buy the beans anywhere, but
I don't know. It's just kind of fun when you get to try it in the actual place. Miranda was drinking hers black. She's very brave. I definitely need milk in all my coffee. I got a little tofu scramble and there was some fresh bread there. So yummy. And we explored Ganges a little bit. Went to a couple stores. We checked out the farmer's market. This was really fun. So many at the stands were doing little tastings. And then we ended up going for a hike. And I was feeling a little apprehensive about it because of my shin splints. And I've been having trouble even with just walking without pain. But we were able to do it. I did about 5 kilometers of hiking and almost no pain. It was really good, and look how beautiful everything was. Again, it was nice to just get that little walking in nature in. And then we went to the Salt Spring Cheese Company. That was so good. I fucking love their cheeses, and to be able to see the actual farm where they make them was so good. They have goats, they have chickens. It was just so cool. We got home and had a little snacky lunch. We just made a little charcuterie board together and relaxed for a couple hours before we were back on the road to go to the cidery. I haven't been to this cidery for like 4 years. They have this like whole new area. The restaurant is all new. Like, it was just so cool. And we did a tasting. We had such a delicious dinner, and the dessert was absolutely amazing. We got home and watched Breaking Dawn Part 1. The perfect night. We slept until like, I think almost past 8. It was so good. We went and got a little breakfast at the Switchboard Cafe, which was really cute. Very nice. And then we had a lot of time to kill before our ferry, so we just explored Ganges for a bit. Look at this little doggy. It ended up raining at certain parts. We took refuge at places. And yeah, eventually we got on the ferry and went home. We were both very tired because it just involved a lot of waiting, but I got to go home and have the best evening with Molly, Maya, and Sam. We were having a little dinner together and it was so much fun. We made very yummy food, played some card games. Great night.
Maya and Sam went home and I'm just finishing up editing the vlog. Even though I got a lot of sleep last night, I am still very tired, so would like to end it off. I had a really good time relaxing at Salt Spring with Miranda. It was just some good quality, like, bonding time for us. Yeah, it was just nice to get away from the city for a little bit, but happy to be back. I am trying to be like optimistic and like upbeat about going to work in this next upcoming week. I want to go into it positive so that I can like go into it tomorrow with like a good attitude and be ready for everything. So squashing the urge to be negative. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week.